If you've ever looked at something in your wardrobe and thought, I love it, but I just don't wear it, that was exactly how I felt about this dress. I'm Tony Carver, and as a colour analysis and style consultant, I always recommend you check your wardrobe before buying new. I reassessed this dress during my 2025 wardrobe audit. I found I hadn't been wearing it as much as I used to, but since it was still in good condition, I wasn't ready to part with it either. So instead of letting it go, I decided to restyle it into a top, which was something I felt I'd wear much more often. Repurposing pieces you already own is a great way to refresh your wardrobe without spending a penny. If you're looking for some inspiration or you're taking part in the Mend It May campaign, I do hope this inspires you. I roughly measured where I wanted the top to finish with a couple of pins at each side. As I was turning the dress into a top, I wanted it to finish roughly around my hips, so I laid out the dress so I could measure and mark it accurately from the pins that I'd put into place. Once marked, I carefully cut the fabric. I used my dressmaking scissors, but you could use pinking scissors or a rotary cutter if you prefer. I allowed roughly 1.5 centimeters for me to be able to create a hem or a hemline because the original dress had a slight curve at the sides too. I tried to replicate that as much as I could on the reverse when it came to cutting the back of the dress. Now, this fabric didn't need pressing, so I simply pinned it in place before setting up my sewing machine. I chose a thread which matched the fabric on the reverse because this is a slightly two-tone dress, and I set off sewing a straight line stitch. I repeated a second line to help create the effect of a hemline and also to ensure that the folded over fabric underneath was secured and stitched down in place. I also took the fit in slightly on both sides so that actually the fit wasn't as boxy on me and didn't swamp my frame. After all, that is the beauty of repairs and restyling. You can make it right for you. And here is that finished garment from the front and also from the back. A dress transformed into a top. Mend It May, if you're taking part or at any time of year, is a great reminder that we don't always need more clothes. Sometimes we just need to make the most of what we have. Because when you understand your colouring, your style, your shapes that flatter you, you'll start to see your wardrobe in a whole new way. And you might even rediscover pieces that you forgot about or find new ways, just like I did, to style them up. Of course, if you need any help understanding what actually suits you, then do look into my colour analysis and my style and shape consultations, and I'd be happy to help.